Good morning, everybody. Day 29, Watauga Lake. And it looks like the rain is going to hold off till about 3. And then lightning's, yeah, I know, lightning's coming in at around 5 or 6. And if you guys remember, this section is where I about got struck by lightning the closest time. It's been 3 times, but that's been the closest up on this ridge. Looks like we're going to go play with fate again. Oh, it's so crazy. Anyways, we're gonna wrap around the lake here a little bit, climb up, then back down to the dam. Then we're gonna walk across the Watauga Dam. Yeah, it's just up, down day. And we'll be able to see Watauga Lake for most of the day today, which is pretty cool because it's really beautiful. And that's it for the morning recap thing, the dealio. I hope you guys had a great day. And I'll touch back with the cool stuff and the views. You know, just like I do. Let's go try to outrun another storm. This is Watauga Dam we're walking across. Beautiful. Remember we were over here yesterday looking over at this? Super pretty. Let me take you to this side. Oh, wow. This thing's holding a bunch of water. And we walked this road for a little while. Actually, if you continue down the road, instead of jumping on trail where you're supposed to, it'll take you right, the road will take you right to where you come up and over, back down to the road. Yeah, another highly skipped section. I'm gonna point them all out, why not? Might as well. Boop. See the white blaze? That's where we came from. This is Watauga Dam Road. If you walk this road, it'd take you right to the dam instead of going up and over. If you want to cheat yourself, that's the way to do it. All right, after you leave Watauga Dam Road, get your climbing shoes on for a second. All right, that initial climb's over. I mean, today's pretty much like a roller coaster. Just once you get up on this ridge, pretty much all the way to Damascus. It's like that. Oh yeah, and people keep asking me why I'm not wearing my tracker and all that good stuff. I just didn't feel like wearing it, to be honest. Don't feel like charging it, don't feel like carrying it, none of that stuff. And then people are asking me, well, how long videos are you, how delayed are you? I'm like, I'm not delayed very much. 1 day maybe. So whatever I do today used to be would come out tomorrow. But now whatever I do today doesn't come out tomorrow, it comes out the next day. So I'm like, I got a 1 day buffer, which is pretty good. That way I don't feel stressed about like, whatever I do today, I have to get out tomorrow morning. That's tricky. I'm kind of done with all that stress out here. A 1 day delay, if you can't deal with that, then I don't know what to tell you. It's not about you. Sounds like my dad. Something he would say. So now that we made it up to this ridge, it's really peaceful. And the blowdown has been, I don't know if I should open my mouth. The blowdown has been very minimal today. I think we're working our way out of it. I think by the time we get to Marion, we should be out of most of the blowdown. I just felt a raindrop. It's not supposed to rain this early. Oh well, I won't beat it. I'm probably not gonna beat the rain. It's a good thing I got a good umbrella. Yeah, this ridge walk is nice. But that's the problem. In a storm, you're on the ridge. The highest point around. Blue Blaze down to the water for Vanden Venter's shelter. That's where we came from. We're super close to the shelter. That water source, if I could give you any advice in this section, just skip that water source. And if you plan on staying up here at Vanden Venter, I'll get water before you come up. And just carry it up. Trust me, that downhill with that water is something else. Man, looks like Vanden Venter shelter got pretty lucky. I don't know if most of you guys know this, but there is a really, really good view right here. Let me zoom you in. Boop. A little hazy today, but it's all good. Yeah. This view right behind the shelter is great. Because all day you're looking at the lake, but you're like, you got a little bit of trees in the way and stuff. Vanden Venter. Yeah, I can't believe they have to put these graffiti boards in because people can't grow up and stop writing on stuff. There's a guy ahead of me named Bolt. He's been signing stuff you shouldn't be signing with a permanent marker. And it's not cool. I can't wait to, hopefully I can catch up to Bolt so I can take his permanent marker away from him. Some people just can't be trusted with a marker. You gotta do the right thing and get away from them. Well, here we go. All right, it's down to a light mist, but there's more coming. Look, our views are pretty much gone. When it clouds up, they go away quick. I don't know if I remember a dry time on this ridge. I think every time I've been on this ridge from Hampton to Damascus, it seems like I always get rained on. Right. Not only is it going to rain all day, the low down in town is 34 degrees. So I wouldn't be surprised if this stuff turned into snow tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I have my rain jacket on just because Well, it's gonna get cold tonight and I don't want anything wet. So I'm super prepared. Yeah. Rain all day with a low of 34 at night, and then rain all day tomorrow. Brr. Another crazy spot. Ooh, slippery. Slippery, slippery, slippery. All right, so just check the radar. It's not looking good. They bumped up the lightning. So the red is gonna roll over me anytime within the next hour. And that's where all the lightning's at. So crazy. It wasn't supposed to come until 5 or 6 tonight. It looks like it's arriving early. Lucky me. And it is getting really dark for the time of day it is. Yeehaw! All right. So just past Iron Mountain Shelter. I hung out there for just a little bit to let the rain stop. I knew we had a little break in the action. There's people piled up in that shelter already at 1:30 in the afternoon. Crazy. Maybe they just know that they don't want to get cold and wet. I think the next shelter's, I don't know, it might be pretty far actually. So I could see, but now that it's clear enough, I bet they're like, man, I gotta go. Maybe not. Maybe they're comfy in their quilt. It does sound like a very nice place to be right now. My hands are chilly. I've been carrying gloves, but I still haven't worn them. Okay, after we left the shelter, now we're heading to see Uncle Nick. He's not too far away either. What's up, Uncle Nick? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Long time no see. It's been a couple years, buddy. Uncle Nick Grindstaff. Born December 26, 1851. Died July 22nd, 1923. This down here is my favorite part. Lived alone, suffered alone, and died alone. Uncle Grandstaff. Little Debbie Downer. Super cool though to see this. And it really does make me wonder if somebody's really there. Like, is Nick Grindstaff really there? I bet he is. It says something right here too. On the concrete. I just can't read it. All right, buddy. Till next time. You keep the fort down up here. It's so funny. Such a weird thing to look forward to seeing. Old Uncle Nick. Look how crazy the clouds got. Just hanging low. And we are about 1 mile from Tennessee 91. Takes you into Shady Valley. Actually, take you to Damascus too. Pretty much. It's a big parking lot. I feel like there's somebody right behind me all day today. I don't know why. Maybe it's Uncle Nick. There it is. Right up on it. Look how well it cleared out the storm. I mean, it's coming back. It's supposed to rain again between 7 and 9 tonight, and then it's going to start raining again at 3 in the morning all day tomorrow. So yeah, I had an option to get out right there at Tennessee 91, because if you notice, I had pizza. Yes, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that so much. So Chris has been coming out for Chris Williams. He's been coming out for years. Seems like years. I've seen him years and years and years in a row. And he was at Tennessee 91 with pizza. He hiked in last night to the abandoned Venture Shelter, and then hiked back to his car today. And before I got there, he went and grabbed his pizza. Venture the view. Zoom in. Be just like, oh, a little bit more. Be just like you're sitting on the bench. Yes, yes, it's so pretty. Yeah, now we walk through this pasture for a little while, and we climb up there somewhere on the next ridge. Oh, like I said, I had out. There's a guy named Shep I met years ago. He's got a little, I wouldn't call it a hostel, but he does take in hikers here and there. And I saw him at Boots Off last night. He said you could come grab me at Tennessee 91 today or at Low Gap. So we'll see how I feel. Low Gap's another like 6 miles. I don't know if I'm up for that. Maybe I am. The weather stays good, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'd really like to go see Shep's place, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to push another. I don't know what I'm doing. These are cool though. Look how creative somebody got. That's awesome. Yeah, I like that. It's not really a need for a rest spot right here, but that's pretty awesome. Can't believe the sun came out. It's so nice. All right, so we're coming up on Double Springs Shelter. We're like 0.2 away from it. I'm not gonna stay there, but I might just go a little bit past it. I don't know. You'd think I'd figure out what I'm doing. I don't want to stay at the shelter. I want to go just a little farther. So what I'll do is I'll get water, and then I'll look for a cell site. If I don't find a cell site, I end up past Low Gap, then, you know, some things were just meant to be. Figure the more I do today, now that it's not raining, the less I have to do tomorrow in the rain. What place? I am really my own worst enemy. I always like try to find the perfect campsite. You know, I'll pass a couple decent ones, and then I'm like, yeah, there's got to be something better up here. Next thing you know, I went way too far than what I wanted to. No, I didn't today yet, but I'm working on it. I think that's the problem. Some of these stealth sites that I remember, I don't really know if they're going to be there anymore. Might be covered up with logs. We'll just have to find out when we get there. This is probably one of, oh, there's how dark it was getting over there. That might be the rain coming in. It's just gonna blow right by us, right? And so I'm not even gonna set up if that's it. I was waiting for it to go over. We just crossed the road, we came down here, bing, 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 bing. There's a picnic table and some water over there. And this is a low gap. It's like, sorry, there's a weird sign there. I think I've done 27 miles so far. The next stealth site, though, I swear, no matter how good it is, hilarious. Still going. Wow. This ridge got destroyed. It's been like this for a minute too. Bink, bink, bink. Must be a fire tower up here. Yes, there did. There's McQueen Shelter right there. It's hiding. McQueen Shelter. Yeah, there's no way I can put my hammock up in there. I was gonna see if I could put my hammock up in there and let me see what I can do. Because right here is like 31 miles for the day. There is a couple spots I could hang. Let me figure it out. All right. McQueen Gap was a McQueen Shelter area. We're actually dropping down to McQueen Gap. But the shelter, the emergency shelter there, I really couldn't get anything to work there. But Abingdon Gap Shelter is another 1.5 miles. I'm sure they got something. If I don't find nothing before that, I'll just go to that shelter area. And hopefully it's not dark when I roll in. Although it looks like it's going to be. It's like 7:45. Sunset's at 8. Hope I still get a little bit of daylight after that. I don't really know. I'm just winging it at this point. Drop down to McQueen Gap and then we'll climb up to, up and then down a little bit to Abingdon Gap. Unless I find something in between. What's happening, everybody? End of the day recap, day 29. We left Boots Off Hostel today. And now we're sitting at Abingdon Gap Shelter, 32.1 mile day. And today was all right. A little wet in the morning, and then the sun kind of came out, which was great. And then we saw Chris Williams at Tennessee 91, Shady Valley, and he fed me half a pizza and gave me the energy to go another 12 miles. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it for sure. You really did give me the energy to get here. That leaves me 10 miles getting to Damascus tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get up early, try to get the diner. I don't know what I'm doing. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I'm not going to be in no big hurry, I don't think. Yeah, that's all I can think of, I guess. It was a big day. I'm tired. It's 9 o'clock. I still got to edit. That's a wrap on day, everybody. Day 29, 32.1 miles. And I hope you guys had a great, great day. And I'll touch back with you guys in the morning.